After the initial flood, grief can be a slow-moving river. For families on the Georgia side of the Savannah, the flow of information is especially slow, stagnant even.
It's been a rough year this year, even for us.
And McNeil Funeral Home has seen some rough years ever since Augusta lost its medical examiner 4 years ago. Dr. Daniel Brown retired in 2013, and until the GBI could hire his replacement, all autopsies would have to move from the crime lab on Finney Road to GBI headquarters, 140 miles away. It cost time and taxpayer money, but it was temporary. Or so it was first thought. We asked about it and were told the GBI was having trouble filling the six-figure spot, that candidates did not want to work in Augusta. We heard of a possible partnership with local medical students. Now we're told it's over. The GBI confirming to me in an email, quoting here, there are currently no plans to reopen the Augusta Medical Examiner's office. I broke the news to McNeil and 2 local coroners.
I'm fixing to get a new van because this one has over 100,000 miles on it. And 90% of that is going back and forth to Atlanta.
We got an empty, state-of-the-art building here.
The Savannah area, meanwhile, is getting a brand new $34 million crime lab. Crews broke ground in Pooler at the end of June. The GBI tells me, quoting here, when the Pooler facility is complete, the county service by each of the 3 ME offices will be reevaluated. That could mean some or all autopsies from our area could move to Pooler. On paper, it's about the same distance, but in practice, it is not the same amount of time. Pooler's mostly back roads. The drive to headquarters is mostly interstate. None of this is sitting well with Columbia County Coroner Vernon Collins.
If Atlanta wants everything to be done by Atlanta or Pooler, take the lab from Augusta and turn it into a Starbucks or something. Give it to let the Sheriff's Department use it.
Richmond County Coroner Mark Bowen had been hoping for different news too. He says families are having to wait too long for answers. Kevin McNeil has a stack of families.
And the coroner calls them every week,
waiting. One goes back more than a year.
Yes, July 29th, 2016. Yeah.
I don't know. But it's heartbreaking.
The wait isn't just hard on those needing closure.
They can't close out accounts. They can't collect life insurance. Can't do a will. They're just stuck.
There was a lady one time, they were fixing to repossess her house.
Collins said he's had no choice but to take matters into his own hands in some cases and send some bodies to Newberry, South Carolina.
I hate spending taxpayers' dollars from Georgia to another state when I shouldn't have to.
But he can get answers in a matter of weeks instead of a matter of months. McNeil's seen the difference too.
3 to 5 months in Georgia is average.
And 2 to 3 weeks.
And 2 to 3 weeks in Aiken is average.
They don't deserve to have to wait for answers like this.
But wait is all they can do as the information slowly trickles in. It could also be causing a bit of a ripple effect, and that could be in part to Georgia's opioid crisis. More overdoses mean more deaths. More deaths mean more autopsies and more toxicology reports. That means an even bigger backlog and perhaps longer wait times. Remember, here on the Georgia side, it's already 3 to 5 months. And then just 2 to 3 weeks on the South Carolina side. Reporting along the Savannah, Meredith Anderson on your side.